Hello everyone, I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Corien Vermaak, the Director of Cisco's Cyber Security portfolio for ANZ. Corien, welcome on board.
Hi George, thank you very much for having me.
So Corien, Cisco is and continues to be the leader in network infrastructure, undisputed. Growing up as a network engineer, there was a famous saying that says, you never got fired for buying a Cisco switch or putting a Cisco in a critical network infrastructure. I guess the question is, and seeing the amount of investment that Cisco is making in the security space, where do you see the cybersecurity portfolio playing and overlapping with the networking space?
George, I always find it so refreshing when I speak to people that really know the brand. And you said a few things there that is absolutely critical. The first being Cisco has absolutely led this environment for many years and have the intention to continuously lead, develop and innovate within the network space. But what we've also done is we've now coupled that with our investment in security. So what does that mean for our partners and customers? One, it means that we are not moving away from our roots. We are not moving away from what we do best, and that is networking. The way we see the future is that security is an integral part of how we transact information. And that transaction layer is ultimately the network. The network is going to go through reiterations. It is now at a space where it's software defined everything. And we have arrived at a place where we say, but security becomes the anchor of how we bring those things together. So you would hear language come out of us as Cisconians that support this ethos of secure networking, secured access. In everything that we do, we embed that security element. But we have also arrived at a place where we can raise that up through our current investments and bring an additional feature sets to our loyal customers from a networking perspective.
Speaking to a few partners and customers, they can see the investments there. They can see the writing on the wall that Cisco is taking security very, very seriously. And a lot of my early adopters have now made the transition in enablement and growing their security portfolio with Cisco. But there's other partners that are kind of on the fence. They're kind of waiting to see where the market's going and then following. I guess my question here is, Corien, what would you say to those that are kind of on the fence waiting to see? What's your message to them?
I think the first part is that these partners are already rendering services to our joint customers. And quite possibly a lot of these services are delivered via Cisco technology. They're already supporting network infrastructure. Now, our joint customer base is demanding security. Why not do that with Cisco if you are already the incumbent in the networking space? That would be the first thinking pattern that I would invite people to really push themselves on a little bit. The second part of this is, it goes without saying that we have the intention to become the largest security conglomerate across all of our vendors. We have seen amalgamation across the large vendors from a security perspective, and Cisco has absolutely got the intent to be one of those conglomerates. And that's an exciting time, because becoming the largest security vendor goes through different investment pieces. We are seeing a lot of acquisitions happen. We are seeing massive investment from a people perspective. We are pulling people across the industry with knowledge bases that we critically want to bring this portfolio to the next level. And lastly, we're seeing a big focus in how do we simplify this for our customers, and the investment around really bringing a simplified solution to the table. So the investments that we are making in this portfolio are not single-faceted, they are well thought through and they are intentional. And that brings me to the point that I am extremely humbled and excited to be with Cisco at the moment.
I guess the next question would be, for those that are now going to be taking security portfolio through to their customers, what's there from an enablement perspective? What's available for them? How do they go through that journey? What's the journey like for them?
That's a really important question, and something that's quite close to my heart, as Cisco has always been a channel-led organization. Through this, we have extremely mature practices in how we support partners. But what we also do is we enable, through these investments that I spoke about, we enable our partners, like Dicker Data, to really help address us and mature the space for a partner perspective. The value that you guys bring to that relationship is pivotal in how they can really scale and grow the business pragmatically. A lot of our partners don't necessarily have the immediate capability to do a lot of the security support, and that's where you guys add a tremendous amount of value.
Corien, I'm certainly excited about the journey ahead of us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.